Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm starting things off just a little different this week. This past week we really didn't do a whole lot of anything. I wanted to be a slower week for our family. It was a beautiful week. We did get a little bit of rain here and there, but we still really got to enjoy ourselves. I know with summer being right around the corner, I wanted to slow things down a bit before we got really busy with preserving the harvest and everything that we do here as a family around the farm. So join me and I will take you through the little bit that we did this past week. Enjoy! Colossians 3:23 states, "And whatsoever ye do, do it heartily, as to the Lord, and not unto men." So I started off this week. We went into town to the garden, and when I got there, the owners hadn't gotten there yet. So I started to water the garden with this itty bitty little bucket that I found out in their backyard. But hey, I wanted to get a head start on things and get things going. We decided to go ahead and plant some corn around all the squash plants and all the viney plants that I had because we didn't have room to plant it by itself. But once the owners got there, they were able to get me out a bigger bucket, made the watering process go by a lot faster, and we were able to get the corn in and get the garden all ready to go and prep for the week until the rain came in later on at that time. And my daughter was there helping me as well. And there's Miss Nancy, and there's my 5-gallon bucket. Later on this week, I just decided to take some time off and spend some time with the girls. My daughters really enjoy being read to. And one of the things that Miss Nancy does anytime she's around my girls is she always makes sure either she has a book or they make sure they have a book. And they sit and read with Miss Nancy. And my 3-year-old came up to me and goes, "Mommy, you read us a story?" And so I decided to sit down with the girls and read them a story. And it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this time with my children, getting to spend with them, hearing their excitement as they're pointing at the different pictures and the different things that they recognize. And you guys, this year I have my eldest son is graduating and he's going to be 18 in July. So I have an 18-year-old all the way down to an almost 10-month-old. And just seeing how quickly this time flies by, it's really made me want to slow down even more and just soak up every last minute that I have with my children while they're young, because eventually they will all be grown up and have graduated and starting their own families and living in their own homes. And it's really important to me to spend as much time with them as possible. As you can tell, this ground is super hard. It took me forever to get through it, but I had some more herbs and they were looking pretty straggly because I hadn't gotten them in the ground yet. And so me and Emily and Peter were out here and we are planting some strawberry mint, some orange mint, and I think we're also going to be planting, I think it's some fennel and a few other things. But again, I really just took my time out here. It was really beautiful out, nice and cool. It wasn't really hot. And actually, it was more just me and Peter. And me and Peter, we don't really get a whole lot of time together because I always got my little man with me or the little girls with me because they're always wanting to be with mommy. But then I have to remember that, my other children, they want some time with mom too. And it was really nice that it just got to be me and him doing this together. And he got to talk to me about his day and just the different things that have been on his mind, things that he's been doing around the house. And I find that when I have more of this kind of one-on-one time with my children, if you just sit there and listen to them and let them talk to you, you learn so much of the things that they like, the things that they don't like, things that are interesting them, and you really get to see how the Lord is growing them in their hearts and in their minds because of the things that they talk about. Now, of course, yes, I got the little ones here, but it was Peter that was really doing all the work with me. And now my kids are all starting to come outside. They started joining me for the rest of the time. We had dinner going at this time, and everybody was kind of getting ready to go eat dinner, but I told them to go ahead and eat and let Peter stay outside with mommy. So he got to stay outside with me while everybody else was eating, and it was really nice. But Yeah, I enjoy this time that I get to spend with my children, and I enjoy being out in this weather and everybody getting to hang out and have fun together. So I'm going to get these in the ground and get them planted, and I'm really hoping that here in about a month or so, once things are really established and really going, I would love to take you on a tour of everything that I have here in my herb garden and what I was able to accomplish this summer. I don't plan on harvesting too much from my herb garden this year. I want to make sure that it gets well established and well rooted first, but I'm hoping that next year everything will be really big and really beautiful, and I'll be able to glean from it more next year than this year. We were given, I think these are a blackberry slip, if that's that what you call them. And so I have this really large pot, and I got some fresh potting soil and different things in it, and we're going to get this planted. Like I said, we don't get a whole lot of sunlight on our property except for in the front. And so that is where I'm planting a lot of these things. I do not know if this variety grows well in pots or not, but I guess we will find out. And I've got my little helper, Rebecca, with me, and she's going to help me get this in, and she's going to do her very best to pick up that watering can. It was super cute. She's like, "Mommy, help me. I can't get it." So we're going to get this watered and hope that it takes root and gives us maybe a couple or more beautiful black raspberries this year. So my kids are really looking forward to this fruit. Something else we did this week is we were able to get back to school just a little bit, not a whole lot. During the summer, I still like to do at least math and reading with the children just to keep them going. I find over the years, or I found out, I should say, over the years that when we take a full summer break, especially if we're not doing math or, again, like I said, reading for the younger ones, they tend to forget and will spend a lot of time at the beginning of the year backtracking and trying to remember, we did this before, guys. Let's get back into this routine. So I decided this time we're just going to keep doing a little bit of math and reading. This that you're seeing right now is just a very simple sensory bin idea that I got from my sister-in-law. It is full of pinto beans and just little things here and there, and those girls love playing in it, and it keeps them occupied for hours. Now, Emily, she's only 4, but she will be 5 soon, and she asked me for a little workbook, and she wanted to do schoolwork too. And so I got her just a book that mostly focuses on just her fine motor skills, but she really enjoys doing it. She had a lot of fun. She feels like a big little girl and getting to do her schoolwork with the other big kids. And again, it just emphasizes that more one-on-one time with mommy, and my kids really enjoy that. All children enjoy having that time with their parents. So if you are a parent, do not neglect that part of parenting. It's just having that time with each of your children, even if it's just a couple minutes. Take advantage of it to sit down with them, watch them, and learn from them, and enjoy being with them. Here's little Rebecca. She put the beans in the spoon. She was very proud of herself with what she did. It's super cute. So something I did earlier this week with my daughter Mary is we went and got our nails done. Now, I'm going to be very honest. I am not a salon person. And the last time I had a pedicure is when I was pregnant with my now almost 18-year-old. Truthfully, I'm not joking. So my daughter Mary and I, we went to a local salon. She got her nails done, and I got my nails done and my toes done. And this is only the second time, and I'm not kidding, that I've ever had gel nails. But when we got home, Emily and Rebecca saw our pretty nails, and they wanted pretty nails too. So I went ahead and sat down with the girls and got their nails painted and got their toenails painted, and we just enjoyed some girl time. And again, of course, they had a lot of fun. They really enjoyed themselves. They love getting all purdied up, is what we call it. Oh, so pretty. And then there's Miss Rebecca waiting patiently. She keeps coming back and forth, waiting to see when it was her turn to get her nails done. Both girls are happy and very excited. They got their pretties on. I even got a kiss as a thank you. And these are the colors. I'll show you the colors that the girls picked out. Their own different personalities. Rebecca got the dark purple and Emily got that lighter pale pink. And now we're on to the rest of our day. We had a very simple lunch. This day we just had some tuna sandwiches, and I think the kids also had a little bit of kind of like a veggie tray and chips on the side. And Emily came up and asked me if she was allowed to make the sandwiches, and I thought, oh, this should be interesting, go ahead. And she did a really, really good job. I was very proud of her, and she enjoyed it. She enjoyed making the sandwiches and passing them out to the kids, and the kids kind of thought it was a little funny, but oh well. Everybody had a good time. And yeah, see, she still likes her pretty nails that she just got. But I like allowing the kids to help me in the kitchen. And it just makes them feel like they're partaking in the family as well. And I just like to encourage them in that. I always have told my children that as a family, we work together. And everybody gets to help, and they all enjoy it, and they have a great time. My daughter Mary came running into the house this day, I think this was on Friday, because she found another swarm of honeybees. We thought we were done for the year with all the honeybee swarms, and nope, as you can see, we had another big one. that is it for this week's video. I told you it was going to be a short one. I hope you enjoyed your time that you got to spend with my family. And remember, Colossians 3:23 states, "And whatsoever ye do, do it heartily, as to the Lord, and not unto men." Thank you. I pray you have a very blessed week.